And welcome back, guys. This is going to be a guide on Zulrah. Hopefully it's going to help you guys figure out how to do it a little bit. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of learning the rotations of Zulrah. So Zulrah is a combat level 725. It has a hit points level of 500. It uses all three attack styles, which are mage, range, and melee. Its max hit is 41. Its weakness is mage and range. So melee is not going to play a part while you fight it. The protection pair varies and it depends on what phase of what rotation you're currently fighting. So getting to Zulrah, you have to complete at least a little bit of Regicide, at least up to the point of Port Tyrus. So once you're able to go to Port Tyrus, you can charter to that place and you can run all the way down to Zolandra using the red line on your screen. If you have access to the fairy rings, you can use combination B, J, S to get to the island, which also requires 76 agility to get to the mainland, which is the green line on your screen. But the easiest way overall is by using a Zolandra teleport scroll. They cost about 16k at the moment, which I know they're going to go up, but at the moment they're 16k. And that's going to teleport you to the blue circle on your screen. And then you'll use the orange line to get to the docks, where you'll go to the Zulrah shrine. You can also use DLR, which will allow you to access an island in the middle of the Poison Waste, where you will be able to spectate another player who is killing Zulrah at the moment. So that might help you to learn the switches, the rotations, and all that stuff. We're going to go into the setup now. For the helm, if you're ranging, so let's see, I recommend a range mage setup. It's not that bad of a switch. If you use Void, it's even less of a switch. But let's go into the range mage setup. So for the helm, I recommend either a Armadyl helm or a Serpentine Visage helm or a Netnazot for mage. For range, you're going to want either, if you can't afford those two, you'll want Carol's, Archers, or a Ranger's Void helm. And for Netnazot, if you can't have that or you don't have the quest unlocked, you want a Mystic helm or a Magic Void helm. For the cape, for mage, you're going to want a God cape, so Zamorak, Sardaman, Guthix, one of those capes. It's got a plus 10 magic bonus, which kind of helps. Fire cape, that has a really good defensive bonus and a little bit of an attack bonus. For range, if you have the 99 range cape, that also acts as an accumulator, which will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If you don't, an accumulator works just as well. For an amulet, Amulet of Fury is obviously the best. If not, a glory works just as well. For the weapon, I recommend a blowpipe for the damage per second. If you don't have that, an Armadyl crossbow hits very high and accurate as well, just a little bit slower. If not, a rune crossbow is great. If not, then a Carol's crossbow will suffice. Obviously the other things are better. For a weapon, a Trident of the Swamps, which is not listed here, but that is a very good weapon as it has poison, which I don't think really helps that much, but I can hit over 30s with it. If not, a Trident of the Seas is just as good. And then you got a Trident, Ivan's Staff. For the body, you're going to have, for range, you'll have an Armadyl body, which I know it's like 19 mil, 18 mil, something like that, but it's the best body you can have, so I just listed it as well. Carol's top, that's wonderful. That's actually what I use. No, wait, no, I don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I use Void. Okay, Zamorak D'hide or Black D'hide. For mage, Aram's top, Infinity top, Mystic Robe top, or Void, like I use. For the legs, you're going to have Aram's Robe Skirt, Infinity Robe Skirt, or Mystic Bottoms. For range, you're going to have an Armadyl Chain Skirt, which is about 14 mil, which is pretty expensive, but if you can afford it, it's definitely going to help you. Carol's bottoms and Zamorak D'hide bottoms, which are going to be exchanged for any other D'hide, God D'hide at all. And then you got the Black D'hide or Void. For the shield, Spectral Shield is wonderful, Arcane Shield, obviously Elysian, so any of the Spirit Shields are above everything else. If you can't afford that though, for the range, I would recommend using a Dragon Fire Shield or an Odium Ward. If you don't have that, a Spirit Shield Imbued will also work. For mage, a Malediction Ward will work, or any God Book. Zamorak or Ancient are probably the best ones you can use. For boots, a Pegasian Boots or Ranger Boots. Snakeskin Boots or Bandos Boots for the range defense might be effective. If not, or for mage, my bad, Eternal Boots are obviously the best, or Infinity, Wizard, or Mystic. For the ring, I recommend using a Ring of Recoil. Once you learn how to use Vengeance to your advantage, you may be able to use Archer's Rings or Seer's Rings Imbued. That might help your kills per hour, but for beginning, I would recommend Recoils. For gloves, Barrow's gloves are obviously the best, unless you're using Void, which you're just going to use the Void Knight gloves. Zamorak D'hide Vamp Braces are awesome, or Black D'hide Vamp Braces. For the ammo, if you're not using a blowpipe, then Diamond Bolts Enchanted or Broad Bolts will work. Alright, so I've made a little cheat sheet here for you guys to look at while you're doing Zulrah. I'm going to have it paused so you can screenshot it or whatever, have it up on a second screen. But yeah, these are the phases. So. You talk to the High Priestess, Zulrah. I don't know what the fuck that is, but talk to her. She'll say that there's a big snake and that they have to offer to keep it, to keep the snake happy or whatever. You talk to her when you want to go, and you say, hey, I want to go sacrifice myself, basically. And she'll let you go, and you just board Sacrificial Boat, and you'll go. If you do die, this minigame gives you back everything, since it's a 1v1. So if you die, you'll get everything back. You just gotta hit collect. I didn't die recently, so there's nothing there. If you do die, make sure you come back and get your stuff, because if you die again before getting your things, everything will be lost. Okay, so this is my setup. It's pretty welfare, but it works. So what I wear for mage, I have my Infinity Boots, Aram's Robe top and bottom, Unholy Book, failed obviously, Sardaman Cape, Void Ranger Helm, and Void gloves. I know I could do a different switch, but this is the way I learned, and then it works for me, so I like it. Always have my recoil, Fury, and Trident of the Swamps. For the range switch, I just have the Void Knight top and bottom, Accumulator, Snakeskin Boots, Toxic Blowpipe. So it's a quick, easy switch. There's only 6 spots. Always have an extra recoil with me. Always have a dueling ring so I can get back to Clan Wars and go recharge my hit points in prayer and get rid of the poison and everything. I have my teleports, a ranging pot, a magic pot, anti-venom, and prayer pot. Those are the only 4 pots I need, and the rest is going to be food for me. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to take there. So let's go ahead and teleport there. You can see where you go. Pew! Alright, so you get into the center of the town, and we're going to run over here again. And let's go ahead and go in. Alrighty, so for the first, you always run this way. So you don't need to use any prayers at all. So you're going to put on Mystic Might and start attacking him. Stand here. Alright. So we get about, I think we get to hit him 6 times, and then he's going to go back under and pick a phase. So see where he's going to come up. So he comes up over here, so this is phase 3. And so now you know where he's going to be the rest of the time whenever he comes up. And that's it. That's how you kill Zulrah for rotation 3. Oh, that's really nice. 2 teleports and some scales. Because teleports are really expensive. So if you finish the kill, if you have enough supplies, which we obviously do, you can use this, and you can teleport out of the shrine, regear, pot up, whatever the hell it is, and I should even pot. Wow. was a pretty fast kill too. Alright, so let's go for round 2. Actually pot this time. Alright, just like last time, we're gonna run all the way up to this corner, throw on Mystic Might, and go ahead and start attacking him. Hopefully it's a different rotation so I can show you guys. Okay, here we go. Where does he pop up? Alright, so now we know that he's on rotation number 4. So, let's go ahead and switch. That was pretty slow, whatever. Bringing a Blowpipe also has the special, which heals you, which, I mean, it's not much, but it does help. I know it's saved me a couple times. And I didn't even get hit that bad. Okay, no I didn't. So when you're on phase 4, you want to stand right here. This is going to block some of the little guys over here, snakelings, and that's going to keep you out of the smoke, but you also can attack him. So normally you would want to run to the other side, but since he's almost dead, I know I can kill him before he goes to his next phase, so I'm not... Okay, as I say that, he doesn't do it, but... Yeah, so he'll pop up and he'll die, and then we'll get our stuff. Alright, so that was phase 4, was it? What the fuck? I have never gotten that shitty of a drop here before. That's fucked. Alright, so we're going back in, throw on Mystic Might, start attacking him, stand on our favorite little rock thing, and please give us phase 1 or 2. And we get, okay, this is going to be either phase 1 or 2. So see how he's angling at us? So we'll hit him this way, he's going to turn to us, run back to this one, and he's going to miss you. Now he's going to drop down, we got the mage. Alright, so now that Zulrah went all the way over there, you don't really need to pray for this one. This is phase 2. Yeah, phase 2. Or rotation 2, what do you want to call it. You don't even need to pray against him because he's not going to hit you. You just need to be ready for the mage after this. If you stand at this pillar here, those smoke things won't hit you. I was just too slow. Alright. Now this is the Jad phase. So he's going to hit you with one attack of mage, then one attack of range. Oh shit, I'm going to die. See, it's really easy to do, but if you fuck up like I do, then you die. No, I don't die, but I could have died, I guess I should have said. Alright, so once he finishes, he's going to restart back from the beginning again. The whole phase starts over. Which happens. I mean, sometimes I get fast kills, sometimes I get slow kills. So put your range back on, and we're starting over. This is a terrible kill. Probably everyone's going to be better than me for this, but man, his drops are shit. Alright, that drop makes up for it. That was a really fast kill too. 158. So I'm going to go back out and come back in and hope to get the next one. This is probably going to be a fast kill. If I had to take a guess. That felt good. So close. Ooh, 100 raw sharks, so I'll take that. 3 seconds. Alrighty guys, this is going to be wrapping up the guide. Hopefully it helped you guys figure out how to do it. If you ever have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'll keep my private on. Yeah, go ahead and send me a message and let me know, you're having trouble with something. I'll try to explain it the best I can. If it did help you, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what helped, what didn't help, what I should change. So the feedback from you guys is going to help me make a better guide next time. But with that, I appreciate you guys viewing, and we'll see you later.